I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.
Every day, the employees of the Grand River Dam Authority strive for excellence by focusing on the 5 E's: employees, electricity, environmental stewardship, economic development, and efficiency. We do this by producing low-cost, reliable electricity that touches 75 of the 77 counties in the state. At no cost to the taxpayers, we also manage 70,000 surface acres of lakes and the scenic Illinois River. Annually, the efforts of Team GRDA facilitate over $450 million in economic activity for Oklahoma.
The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation is a proud sponsor of I Want Answers on RSU Public TV. Throughout his life, Gerald Westby worked hard to add to the quality of life through his legacy of support for the arts, arts education, and culture. The Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation continues this work.
At RCB Bank, we know that if you want to build a strong future, you need a solid foundation. That's why, since 1936, RCB Bank has helped people and communities forge a path to a solid financial foundation. For more than 85 years, RCB Bank has been strong, stable, and ready to lend a hand. With more than 60 locations across Oklahoma and Kansas, RCB Bank is here to serve your banking needs. At RCB Bank, you truly are at home.
Coming up next on I Want Answers, we're continuing our 14th season with the Riverfield Ravens. Woo! Taking on the Wilburton Diggers. Yeah. That's next on I Want Answers. Hey everyone, I'm Anna Berry. Welcome to the 14th season of I Want Answers on RSU TV. So this season we have 16 Oklahoma high school academic teams all competing for a spot in our championship and a chance at $12,000 in scholarship money. Let's meet our teams for tonight's competition. We start off with Riverfield. We have team captain Logan Morin. We have Parker Nicholas. We have Yati Patel. And we have Aiden Udine. Welcome Riverfield. All right, now let's meet Wilburton. We have team captain Noah Hendricks. We have Garrett Stidham. We have Jacob Chatley. And we have Hudson Williams. A little switcheroo. All right, how y'all feeling? Good. Whose first time is it tonight? We got just a few first timers. I'm sure you guys gave them the lowdown, the gist of what, no? But I'm sure you're excited. I know we have our audience here and at home if you're watching. I know you guys are so excited. And this show is all about what I want, right? And I think y'all know by now. What is it that I want?
Answers.
It's the name of the game, the name of the show. Let's begin the first round, and that is the speed round.
First up, the speed round. The speed round consists of individual answer questions worth 10 points each. The first team member to buzz in gets to answer. No conferring between team members is allowed in this round.
All right, we start our first speed question. What explorer sailing for Spain in 1513 was the first European to see the Pacific Ocean? Wilburton?
Columbus?
No. It was Balboa. What is the name for the movement of water across the Earth's surface, such as in creeks and rivers due to gravity? Wilburton?
Current?
No. Riverfield?
Tide?
No, it's runoff. You would find ribosomes inside what units? Wilburton?
A cell?
Yes. Who are the indigenous Polynesian people of New Zealand? Wilburton?
Maori?
Yes. The student was unhappy to see the lower grade on her paper, but she realized after reading the notes that because she had skipped what type of phrases and sentences that her paper did not move well from point to point. Riverfield?
Transition phrases?
Yes. With 66 books and 14 short story collections, it is no wonder that which English mystery author has the greatest number of books translated into other languages? Wilburton?
Christie.
Yes, Agatha Christie. In the U.S. Army, what word is an order to move troops forward or for a soldier to move up in rank? Wilburton?
Advance.
Yes. In April 23, Ukrainian President Zelensky asked Jens Stoltenberg of what alliance to offer Ukraine membership to the organization? Wilburton?
NATO.
Yes. Perhaps the most decorative of measuring instruments, what are these often artistic devices that have graced the tops of buildings since Andronicus invented them in 48 BC? Riverfield?
Weather vane.
Yes. What currency replaced the Greek drachma? Wilburton?
Euro.
Yes, the euro. A measure of 3.5 grams per kilogram is the average measurement of what substance in non-fresh natural waters? Riverfield?
Salt.
Yes. In 1034, he became the first general ruler of Scotland. Who was this king, the first of his name, that lost his throne and his life to the usurping Macbeth? It was Duncan. Human females have 2, while human males have but 1. Name this chromosome. Wilburton?
X.
Yes. It changes with regard to the medium through which it is passing, but the value we commonly know is for a vacuum. In 1926, Albert Michelson determined its accurate value to within 1/1,000,000%. What is this fundamental constant? Riverfield?
Speed of light.
Yes. What novel explores the life of a man named Jay, as told by his friend Nick Carraway? Riverfield?
The Great Gatsby.
Yes. All right, we've got a video question from RSU Radio.
Hi, it's Abby with RSU Radio. Who is the female artist with the most Grammy Awards? A. Aretha Franklin. B. Adele. C. Beyonce. D. Taylor Swift.
Wilburton?
C. Beyonce.
No. Riverfield?
A. Aretha Franklin.
Yes, it was Aretha Franklin. Cruising at subsonic speeds, what 20-foot-long missile is named for a small axe used as a tool by some? Riverfield?
Tomahawk.
Yes. Which author represented the good and evil within each man with a kind scientist and his evil alter ego? That was Robert Louis Stevenson in Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde. Certain moths make sonar jamming sounds to confuse which predators? Riverfield?
Bats.
Yes. Which Southeast Asian country is northwest of Vietnam and is southeast of Myanmar? Wilburton?
Cambodia.
No? Buzzer first, it was Thailand. Irene was the Greek goddess of the antithesis of Ares' specialty. She was the goddess of what? Riverfield?
Peace.
Yes. Who served as a prime minister of the United Kingdom during the Brexit negotiations and beyond? Wilburton?
Boris Johnson.
No? Before that, it was Theresa May. All right, we have a math question. As of 2021, in Monaco, approximately 36,600 people living in the 0.75 square mile nation. What is the population density in terms of people per square mile? Well, the answer was 48,800 people per square mile. In which year in the late 19th century did the first modern Olympic Games take place? A random fact, 1896. All right, long question. Images that represent the amount of gravity at each spot on the surface of the Earth, including anomalies, are called geoids. In 23, new data produced a geoid that showed a massive area where the gravity causes sea level to be 106 meters lower than anywhere else on Earth. Located 1,200 kilometers southwest of India's southern point, this massive hole is in which ocean? Wilburton.
Indian.
Yes. All right. That bell means time's up for the speed round. The score stands at Riverfield 90, Wilburton 80. Pretty close. Round 2 is coming up next. We'll be right back.
Hi, my name is Logan, and we are the Riverfield Ravens. And on the question of if I'd rather have a day of a bad rom-com or a high-stakes horror movie, I would pick the rom-com because I would like to live for one more day.
Hi, my name is Parker. I think I would like to go to a horror movie just so I can know if I really had what it takes.
Hi, my name is Yeti. I'd probably be in a bad rom-com because horror movie is scary.
Hi, I'm Aiden, and I'd rather be in a rom-com because I would die in a horror movie.
Welcome back to I Want Answers on RSU TV. Definitely rom-com. Some of the best shows were rom-coms, especially from the 90s. Hey, you guys ready for more questions? Because the advantage round is coming your way next.
Next up, the advantage round. In this round, the teams face off by first attempting to answer a speed question. The team that answers correctly receives 10 points and the opportunity to answer 3 advantage questions worth 10 points each. After the 3 advantage questions, it's back to speed questions to determine who gets the next advantage. The speed questions can be answered by anyone, but the answers for the advantage questions must come from the team captain.
All right. What organization founded in 1960 aimed to promote civil rights for African Americans through nonviolent protest? Wilburton.
The NAACP.
No. It was the Southern Christian Leadership Conference. All right, we have a video question from Dr. David Bath.
Hi, I'm David Bath. I teach history at Rogers State University. Your question for today: who is the only U.S. Vice President to be charged for treason?
Wilburton?
Aaron Burr.
Yes, it was Wilburton, or Aaron Burr. Any Hamilton fans out there? All right, advantage for Wilburton, you have Tom Sawyer. Tom Sawyer is the title character of which Mark Twain novel?
The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn.
Yes. Name the fictional Missouri town in which the novel is set.
Pass.
All right, it was St. Petersburg. Name Tom's aunt with whom he lives.
Aunt Sally.
No, close. It was Aunt Polly. All right, back to speed. In mid-2023, Oliver Stone released a new documentary which argues that which kind of power is the best and cleanest solution to climate changes? Riverfield?
Nuclear.
Yes. Advantage for Riverfield, we have chemistry. What element, number 54, is the only one that begins with the letter X?
Xenon.
Yes. What is the lightest of the noble gases?
Say again? Helium.
Yes. An atom splits when it is struck by a proton, neutron, or electron.
Neutron.
Yes. All right, back to speed. Name the novel by William Gibson in which the concept of cyberspace was introduced. Riverfield?
Ready Player One.
No. It was Neuromancer. Neuromancer. We might have to go look that up. The iconic Maracanã Stadium, which has hosted World Cup finals, is located in which South American country? Riverfield.
Brazil.
Yes. Advantage for Riverfield, we have bodies of water. Beirut, Lebanon is located on what body of water?
Okay. Pass.
It's the Mediterranean Sea. It's gorgeous. What two bodies of water are connected by the Straits of Gibraltar?
Pass.
Very close. It's the Mediterranean Sea and the Atlantic Ocean. What is the largest lake remaining from prehistoric Lake Bonneville?
Superior.
No, it was the Great Salt Lake. Back to speed. How many true vocal cords does a human normally have? Wilburton?
3.
No. Riverfield?
9.
No, just 2. What's the common term for deoxyribonucleic acid? Wilburton?
DNA.
Yes. Advantage for Wilburton, we have state line. What state borders Alabama to the north?
Tennessee.
Yes. What state is due south of Utah?
Arizona.
Yes. What U.S. state is directly south of British Columbia?
Washington.
Yes. Back to speed. What term refers to a short, amusing story about a real incident or person? Wilburton?
Anecdote.
Yes. Advantage for Wilburton, we have leftovers. It's the most common form of pure carbon found in meteorites, but the least common on Earth itself.
Pass.
It would be diamond. The person responsible for transcribing the testimony in a trial is called what?
Pass.
It's a court reporter. When combined, the postal abbreviations of what two states form the word wide?
Wisconsin and Delaware.
Yes. Back to speed. Winter Park, Winter Garden, and Winter Haven are towns in which state? One you would not suspect, it's Florida. What ancient Chinese philosophy emphasizes the importance of maintaining social harmony through respect for authority and family values? Riverfield.
Confucianism?
Yes. All right, advantage for Riverfield. We have, what year did this happen? What year did the Titanic sink?
1912.
Yes. What year did Castro seize power in Cuba?
I'd 1964.
No, 1959. What year did the Korean War begin?
1950? We'll go with it. 1950.
Yes, it was 1950. Back to speed. In 1843, Asa Lovejoy of Massachusetts and his business partner Francis Pettygrove from Maine tossed a penny to determine the name of their new Oregon city. Pettygrove won. So what city was named after Pettygrove's hometown? I didn't know this either. Portland. What is the most abundant metal in Earth's crust? Wilburton.
Iron?
No. Riverfield?
Carbon.
No, it's aluminum. Which CW station American teen drama that ended in August of 2023 is a modern version of the Archie comics, which began publication in the 40s? Riverfield.
Oh, Riverdale.
Yes. Advantage for Riverfield. Nations. What nation has more people than all the other South American countries combined?
Brazil.
Yes. The Hellenic Republic is known in English as?
Greece.
Yes. The provinces include Calabria, Tuscany, and Lombardy. What is the nation?
Italy.
Yes. Oh, wow. And that's all the time we have for the advantage round. The score is still close. We've got Riverfield at 210, Wilburton 160. We've got one more round coming up next. Stay with us.
Hi, I'm Noah, and we're the Wilburton Diggers, and I would rather be in a horror movie because rom-coms are the real horror.
Hi, I'm Hudson Williams. I'd rather be in a rom-com because I'm desperate.
I'm Garrett, and I'd rather be in a rom-com because it has an overall happier tone.
I'm Jacob. I'd rather be in the horror movie because I love the thrill.
And welcome back to I Want Answers on RSU TV. Before we get back into our rounds, the judges, they went back, did a playback, and realized that one of the questions from Wilburton were answered incorrectly, so we're going to deduct 10 points from them. But we are at the final round of our competition tonight, and that is the whirlwind round, and it's coming right up.
Next up, it's the whirlwind round. In this round, the trailing team gets to pick from one of 3 categories, and they get to choose whether they wish to answer the category's questions themselves or force the other team to answer them. The team will have 60 seconds to answer as many questions as possible. Then the other team gets their turn at one of 3 remaining categories. Each correct answer is worth 10 points. If any team correctly answers all 10 of their questions, they will receive 10 bonus points.
All right, so Wilburton, your team is trailing. You get to pick one of these 3 categories. Where, Maryland, or Nobel Prizes?
Where?
You're going to pick where? I'll give you the popular name for a region, and you tell me where it is. The prairie.
Nebraska.
Yes. The steppes.
Mongolia.
Yes. The veldt.
Pass.
Lapland.
Europe. What's Europe? Say something.
Scandinavia.
Yes. Pampas.
Italy.
No. The outback.
Australia.
Yes. The Klondike.
Alaska.
Yes. The doldrums.
Pass.
The Aquitaine.
Pass.
The Lake District.
Pass.
All right, good job. Those are tricky. Okay, great job. Now we have Riverfield. You get to pick Maryland, Nobel Prizes, or names the same.
You guys want to go names? Yeah, we're going to go names the same.
Names the same. All right. Many words in our language have multiple meanings. Name these. It is used in a sport and also names a flying mammal.
Bat.
Yes, it is a measure of length and also characterizes a conference of teams in a sport.
League.
Yes, it is what you might elect to do to a motion or topic according to Robert's Rules of Order, or it describes a piece of furniture.
Pass.
The word's the same, a British professor, or to put on clothes.
Where?
No, it could be a bird, an insect, or a contest for scholars.
Any ideas? Pass.
What word can refer to a machine that presses cloth between rollers and a system for dividing and measuring civil time that can be Julian or Gregorian?
Calendar.
Yes. To a student, it means to strain in mental effort. In a billiard parlor, buzz. All right, time is up. Woo, those were some tricky questions. All right, everyone, after 3 rounds, the score stands currently at Riverfield 240, Wilburton 200. Let's go back to some more speed questions to see who's going to win this game. All right, back to speed. What other flag is depicted on the flags of Manitoba and Ontario? Wilburton?
Union Jack.
Yes. The type of book that tells the story of a person's life as written by someone else is called what? Wilburton?
A biography.
Yes. Jack Tesseria was apparently not a spy nor a whistleblower. However, by leaking classified documents on what online platform, he was arrested in April of 2023 for serious crimes. Wilburton?
Discord?
Yes. Which character created by J.D. Salinger was both? Riverfield?
I didn't mean to buzz. Yeah. Pass.
Okay. Was both the protagonist and antagonist in his rebellious... Okay. Wilburton?
Caulfield?
Yes. Which 19th century novel, written by Charlotte Bronte, tells the story of the titular character's moral and spiritual development as she works as a governess at Thornfield? Wilburton?
Jane Eyre?
Yes. Of the places taken from the Spanish by the U.S. after the Spanish-American War, which archipelago finally received its independence from the U.S. after World War II? Wilburton?
Philippines?
Yes. The thermohaline is the dense cold water mass that sinks in the ocean, driving deep ocean circulation and transporting nutrients. And what other needed factor that can be deduced from its name? Riverfield?
Heat.
Yes. Tomatoes are the latest food that seems to lower people's what, according to a study released in 23, perhaps offering some protection against stroke and heart disease? Wilburton?
Cholesterol?
No. Riverfield?
Blood pressure?
Yes. Sculpting is considered an additive process as materials can be included in the work. What term is used to describe the process of shaping a form by removing material using tools? Riverfield?
Carving?
Yes. What Eastern Polynesian language is spoken by the indigenous people of New Zealand? Wilburton?
Maori?
Yes. The first porcelain was developed on which continent in the 7th century? Wilburton?
Asia.
Yes. In the human body, what is the role of the endocrine system? Riverfield?
Your outer skin?
No. Wilburton?
To produce hormones?
Yes. Which strait situated between Spain and Morocco connects the Atlantic Ocean? Wilburton?
Strait of Gibraltar?
Yes. All right, and that bell concludes tonight's competition. The final score stands at Riverfield 270, Wilburton 300. So that means Wilburton is our winner tonight. Great job, both teams. So as we look at our brackets, we see that Wilburton will advance to our next round. We will see them again in a few weeks. So thank you teams for playing, and thank you audience for joining us as we showcase the knowledge of our local high school academic teams. Be sure to follow I Want Answers on Facebook and Instagram. You can always catch up on past episodes anytime at rsutv.tv. We'll see you next time for another exciting competition on I Want Answers.
I Want Answers is presented by the Grand River Dam Authority. Additional funding provided by the Gerald H. Westby Jr. Foundation, RCB Bank, Rogers State University, and by viewers like you.